I imagine that one day Louis Pasteur got for birthday a little telescope or something, microscope, and he was just playing with it thinking, what should I do with it? And then he figured out, I'm going to make some research. It was a long time ago. So he took some healthy tissue and some sick tissue, and he just looked in his microscope, and wow, he noticed that in the sick tissue there are some kind of rods and some hooks, some kind of bugs moving. And he decided instantly, wow, this is then who caused sickness. Well, how logic is that? Have you ever seen the fire? Have you ever seen fire in your life? Yes. Was the fire truck next to it? Have the fire truck been there? Always? I bet they caused the fire. Wherever I go, folks, there is fire, the fire truck is right next to it. I bet fire trucks cause the fire because they're always where the fire is. When Louis Pasteur expressed that, certain people benefited monetarily right away from creating that kind of fear. And they started to plant this fear in everybody's heads. And if people even didn't believe in that, they thought, what if? I don't want to take a chance when talking about my baby. Ooh. And they started to take certain precautions. On the deathbed, Louis Pasteur said, hey, somebody, come to me with a notebook and a pen. I have something important to disclose. And he said, I was wrong. I was mistaken. It's not bacteria that causes disease. It is the disease that attracts bacteria. And you know what? That's been protocoled and that's been published. But the fear already has been planted. And the fear is so hard to get out of the brain. Because when it's fear, it paralyzes us. It directs us into different direction. And we cannot really just trust. We cannot just say, hey. And where did it go? It went now so far away. Today we're totally confused. Today we don't see the real enemy. But we're still afraid of bacteria. So let me be brave and bring some light to that matter. Today we confused bacteria and chemicals. We're not afraid of chemicals. We're paranoid, afraid of bacteria. I am afraid of chemicals. And I have another question for you. Do you think bacteria, when it's rotten, smells bad? Do you think it smells bad? Well, honestly, what do you think? It smells bad? Please answer.
Yes.
Have you been to the forest?
Yes.
Does it smell bad in the forest?
No.
Does anybody rake leaves in the forest every fall?
No.
Are there any bathrooms in the forest?
No.
Are there any cemeteries in the forest? So all these millions of animals die right there, and birds and snakes and insects and all of those moles and mooses and everybody die there, and nobody rakes leaves, and nobody goes to the bathroom. Everybody's just doing it, and mooses and everyone just right there, and it still smells good because the rotten actually doesn't smell very bad. It actually smells like sour, okay, or just it's like sweet.